welcome back to a brand new getting back into my fitness journey vlog number 15. So I would have actually usually have ended this by now, but I'm going to continue it, might as well. So please stick around to see what I get up to over these next 2 weeks, and since it's the beginning of a brand new month, let's all do this together. Remember, I'm still learning, growing, staying strong and continuing to breathe. Stick around and see what I get to the last 2 weeks. Hi everyone, Sophs. I hope we're all having a great Saturday so far here in Adelaide. I just want to give you a general update for my 2 posts from last night. So last night was a very rough night. I could not sleep. Definitely I've learned more lessons to when you're on your very last day of your time of the month. You do not drink coffee, because I did drink nearly 2 cups of coffee, 1 big one, 1 small one. I regret drinking it, taking my accountability, my responsibility, because that's all on me. Even though I couldn't sleep last night, I did have anxiety attacks. I also had a panic attack that every time when I did wake up, so I know I'm not going to go back to sleep till later on tonight. But remember to continue to breathe, continue learning, continuing to grow, and also to stay strong. I'll be on this app a little bit more later on, but please have a good and wonderful Saturday. And like that, it's officially now the end of these last 2 weeks. Now this is the first 2 weeks of June 2020. So let's sit, rewind, grab a cup of coffee or a tea or something, just to see the summarize of these last 2 weeks. Now if you see the health blogs are from this particular month, which is health blog 9 and 10, they were both recorded separately over a couple weeks of each other, and a lot has gone on in those particular weeks. I do go into details as well, so if you want to go check those videos, go for it. And like that, let's get started and talk about the last 2 weeks. So the Thursday of June, I basically chilled, ate some gummies, which is great for a lot of my nutrition, had some soup. A lot with the Black Lives Matter movement started, well, over the course of those 2 weeks were really getting to me, and I wanted to, share and, try to understand what's really been going on. And there's a lot of incredible information where on the Instagram that I posted all of these on my stories, you see where all of the posts that I took it from, so you can go ahead and go check out those Instagrams if you like. I did get my next Herbalife top-up order, which is my Dutch chocolate, which is my favorite out of all of the particular shakes that I like to get. I also had some kebabs, which I haven't had in like years. It's been since high school since I had the kebabs, but it wasn't bad. It definitely was different. And as we continue, so on the next day, which is the second, I did some gaming, training, watch some more of my awesome gaming, which at this part I passed, yay. So again, we keep seeing a lot of the Black Lives Matter, which is so heavily important. Even when we go into this new year, I still like to talk about, I still want to educate myself with, and I want you all to do the same. You know, when I hear people say all lives matter, you know, you're kind of beating the purpose of what the Black Lives Movement actually really truly means, and why we need to stop. We need to learn, and we need to listen to see what they have to say, because a lot what they go through, we don't go through. And some of us who have been in, who have been growing up very harshly, like I've grown up, I kind of understand what they're going through. And unless you know that, you don't know anything, and that is the truth. So most of this next week, you obviously would have seen me posting a lot about it, you know, and I posted on my socials as well. I also ate gummies that day, had a couple of sandwiches that I almost coughed on, which is true because I was gaming. And even though I've been up at 3 a.m. and this is for Tuesday, we are reflecting on, but I had a pretty productive day. I gamed, I trained for so many hours towards this particular boss. That was a pain in the butt, by the way. But I organized videos, possible videos for next day for me to do. And yeah, and just continued doing things, organize YouTube, continue to watch Pretty Little Liars season 3, had some food which I couldn't actually stomach, which has been a major issue for me the entire time, and a lot more Black Lives stuff that I've been talking about in this video. As we continued, the very next day, I ate some Nutri-Grain because we have a lot of cereal now. Even though cereal does have a high content of sugar, we still want something so we can start to replace things as well. And this is a process that Mum and I were currently going through. It's been really difficult to sleep as well. I at a point, and this went on for a bit of a week as well, when none of us on our PlayStation 4s could sign into our YouTube, and it was very annoying because I actually had to listen to music on my phone, and I had to watch DVDs to get to sleep as well, which is something wrong with that. And on, you know, this particular week I'm talking about, we had the Black Lives protest here in Australia. Very proud of all of you because it was definitely peaceful, and to everyone that went, I'm very, very incredibly proud of you. Had food. Ricky Lee is coming out with a brand new song, which I'm so excited for, which has already been released. And this is also a lot of things that I have been through as I'm summarizing everything. But yeah, like I talk about in the first part of this video, when I see White Lives Matter or Black Lives, no, not black, it's okay, scrape that one out. When I see people who keep saying all lives matter and White Lives Matter, you know, you guys are beating the purpose of what Black Lives Movement really truly means. And unless you have something to say that is not offensive, I suggest just shut your mouth. It's better for you to just shut it than having people try and start calling you racist, because I'm not like that, and I don't want to be like that. So I want to listen, I want to learn, and that is very important. So we're going to summarize Thursday now. So Thursday again is me continuing to post about Black Lives Matter. I ate some more soup, but with some bread this time, which actually was a really good thing to do. I finally moved on with my gaming, which is excellent. So I beat that pain in the butt boss, which you would have seen on Thursday post that I made, which made me so happy. Still watched YouTube, filmed videos from health blog, recovery of May, reflecting of May, month talk June, the end of fitness journey 14, which I was very happy to already do that. And even though towards that part I thought I was going to lose my voice, it didn't. So continuing, so at this point I was doing dishes, watching Pretty Lies season 3, YouTube, more Black Lives Matter stuff, and ending my day with food and going to bed. Right, Friday. Now we need to make this a bit more of a summary. So Friday was just a very much of a chill day because it's small. So I've been listening to an amazing song called Atlantis, I think that's what it's called, but I'll chuck it in here. I've been listening to it for over a week due to the fact that I couldn't do YouTube. She replaced it, yay. I mainly ate food that day. I didn't do much. I mainly stayed in bed. So going into Saturday of the first week of June was my 9 years in recovery, and I felt so proud. I posted it the day before of my recovery so my family can actually support me, which unfortunately only really 3 people congratulated me on the day, which is really rather sad, and I felt really heartbroken in it. But I did reflect on myself. I did some makeup, which I look pretty, and it was an okay day, but I felt more disappointed because my family was not there for me, and it was very, very upsetting. I did 8. Finally got to sign in to YouTube after 7 days not being able to, which was like this, yay. Then just ate a real slow dinner because I probably didn't feel well by that point because I didn't eat the previous night, and I felt happy that day because I actually recorded a video that I've been wanting to record since for other weeks. So Saturday was just a chill day. I mainly watched Pretty Little Liars, and I started to get pimples over my face, and at that stage, you know, I started to slowly, I think this is when I was getting my period. I know, blows, right? Don't like it. So I had some KFC, like I said, been in bed most of the day. I was nearly finished season 3 of Pretty Little Lies, which the next day I finished, which makes me so happy. So Tuesday, let me just click on what I wrote. I'm trying to summarize this now because this video is getting too long. So I continued to watch the last of Pretty Little Lies season 3, which I'm now up to season 4, which makes me pretty happy. Continued to rest, and I played on my phone, shared some really cool stuff, ate, then got up on my butt because I was getting bored in bed, and worked on more of my music album reviews, watched more Pretty Little Liars, posted my June music album review picks, and I have picked most of this year, so I'm kind of now waiting for more music to come out, which is awesome. Like I said, started on season 4, accomplished a lot, and this is, I think, was the first day of getting my period as well, which was not fun. But I had to go, as you saw, ate some food, went to try and get some sleep. But continuing on, I did some tasting food with Sophs. I think that's the next day, but I had a really cool bar. Watched some more YouTube, music albums, try to work on that. Big Brother premiered finally in Australia after so many years of not being on. I've only started to watch it over the last 3 days of this last part of the week and the new week. Still worked on music albums, watched Pretty Little Liars more, ate, watch Markiplier, which Five Nights at Freddy's is so funny. which I have to put a couple of things on before I edit that. Thursday was just another chill day. I ate some food. I did have a shower, but because of our shower in one of the main bathrooms actually starts to physically start to go up. In the second to last photo of this particular day, you see how high it truly is in my bathtub, and it's why we say that is a dangerous day. And that was the next week. So Friday was a bit of a busy day for me. I got up, well, it's officially a new day, wanted to edit some videos, warned you all about a possibility of that. I gained some bit, watched some YouTube. I waited for the person to come fix a bit of a problem with the washing machine. That all got fixed, which was great. Mum was happy. Continue watching YouTube. This tasting food was Sophs, which was great. Had a very productive day, which is amazing. Cleaned, cooked dinner, and it was a very productive day. I was very happy. And yeah, and ended the day with watching a ton of RuPaul's Drag Race. Had a bit of a fit as our Adelaide Transport Minister. Had a bit of a fit at him because with him cutting out so much of our transport here in Adelaide, it's going to be harder for people who don't drive to get to work. So that'll be on them. Ricky Lee released her new song, which is The Last Night. Nathan Foley, if you don't know him, he's the original High Five Australia member. He has a new song called She's Devil. It's such an amazing beat, guys. It's so cool. And yeah, that's what I did that day. I'm going to try and summarize the next two because this is getting way too long. Basically, that night on Saturday was not a good night for me. I couldn't sleep at all. I tried to put myself to bed at a reasonable time. Could not get to sleep for 3 hours, so I was up for that entire day. And I was being stupid. So the next day, which is Sunday, which it was a great day, and even though you don't get to see much because I think I slept for a part of that day, got up, had some food, chilled, then wanted to stay up for my team call, which you'll get to know the next week. And that night was not a good night either, but I will tell you more all about that in the next couple of weeks, which is the 16th one. So this has been a big video as it is. I'm sorry, may have to split this possibly into 2 videos, but let's see how it goes. So summary of these 2 weeks have been a great production week. I've been doing a lot of things for the first 2 weeks of June, which is great. I'm trying to overcome, my period, because period has always been a way of me to really not want to do anything. I know the first 24 hours is always very hard on me, and I'm trying to slowly not use that as an excuse anymore, but it's a process. But celebrating my 9 years is very big for me because at the start of the year, when it came to my birthday, we had to cancel it, which was not by my word, it was by my mum's word. And it's the same thing when it was my 16th birthday too. I was so angry that it wasn't great for me for those weeks, and even though the day before I did post on my Facebook letting people know that tomorrow is technically my anniversary. Some people actually said congrats. Not most of my family, which is really rather disappointing, but the burn community I'm part of and the Herbalife community that I'm with, they all said congratulations, and it just made me feel more thankful to be a part of that community, because it makes me feel very more a part of something that I'm so proud that I chose to go into in 2017. But anyway, Thank you so much all for joining me. I'm so sorry this is such a long video. I do apologize. Possibly into 2 parts. Let's see how the editing goes, and then you can see the big reveal if it's in one or if it's not. But thank you so much for joining me. All my socials are down below. All of my YouTube series links are down below, and I'm going to start getting rid of some of those links as well. So if you want to see more of my series, just click on my channel name and go check out the rest of the playlists that I have on my channel. Remember to subscribe if you want to, hit that notification bell, and the music that was played in this video will be of course straight after this part of the video. Then you can go to my Anchor where you can see a recent upload and my fitness journey playlist or my blog playlist, because this is what it's going to be categorized as of right now. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you all soon for the next fitness journey video coming soon.